Hello everyone, this is Fine from Tech Gaming Villa. I hope you all are well. Today I'm going to talk about the new Hisense Mammoth 110-inch Hisense UX, which could be the brightest TV yet. Hisense probably isn't the first name you think of when it comes to high-end TVs, but the company is doing its best to change that. At CES 2024, it's doubling down on a huge TV with some of the most eye-watering specifications. Meanwhile, it's also introducing 3 other series of more affordable TVs, all of which feature bright mini LED technology. I'll start with the UX series because, well, it's simply the brightest TV I know about. If you're new in my channel, then please subscribe and press the bell icon for future notifications and upcoming videos. I have another channel named Awesome Tech Gaming Pro, where I upload similar kind of tech videos like TV comparison, sound system, home theater, graphics card. You can check and subscribe. Hisense claims a staggering 10,000 nits of light output and 40,000 local dimming zones in the 110-inch model. That was the 110-inch model Hisense. That's twice as bright as any other TV specification I have seen, and more than double the number of dimming zones. Neither specification guarantees a spectacular picture, but they sure don't hurt. Extra brightness helps the best HDR images pop and look more realistic, while more dimming zones allow more precise control of all that light. In addition to brightness, Hisense claims an extremely wide color gamut at 95% of BT 2020, which is more than any TV. There's also a 98-inch size with half the nits and 1/4 as many zones. Still nothing to sneeze at. Both are sure to cost many thousands of dollars, although Hisense hasn't revealed pricing on this series yet. Hisense TVs such as the U8G from last year are among the brightest and best performers for the money, and the company also introduced 3 series in sizes from 55 to 85 inches that mere mortals should be able to afford. The U8N series is the successor to the excellent Hisense U8K, and Hisense says it's twice as bright at 3000 nits and with double the number of local dimming zones, up to 1500. If the Hisense U8N is priced around the same as the U8K, around $1,000 for the 65-inch, it could again be among the best TVs of 2024. The company is continuing to use mini LED in less expensive TVs as well. The step-down U7N series can get up to 1500 nits, and the less expensive U6N series offers mini LED at a price lower than any I have seen, $400 for the 55-inch model. All 3 offer local dimming and quantum dot color. At 110 inches from corner to corner, you are going to need a large space and a stable home entertainment for the new Hisense UX. We didn't get the exact weight from Hisense, but it's almost certainly between 150 and 200 pounds. That being said, the relatively thick design of the TV hides a lot of important features. For one, it's hosting a massive heatsink and ventilation system that keeps the screen cool while pumping out the brightness. For another, it houses the TV's 4:2:2 channel speaker system that does Dolby Atmos audio right out of the box. When we asked how powerful that speaker system would be, we didn't get an exact answer, but were told that it's been in excess of 80 watts. Hisense couldn't speak to the exact size of the speakers, but it's pretty safe to say that this speaker system is going to match or even exceed the picture performance of the TV. As far as its inputs and outputs are concerned, the Hisense UX 2024 will have 2 HDMI 2.0 and 2 HDMI 2.1 ports. That's a little disappointing considering that rival TVs offer 4 full specification HDMI 2.1, but one of Hisense engineers told us that there are plans in the works to fix this in the future. Last but not least, Hisense is once again using an anti-glare coating on the UX. It couldn't hold up against the bright lights of the Las Vegas Convention Center's show floor like say the Samsung S95D could. But most folks don't have high-powered spotlights in their living room. Still, this is one area we are going to be watching a lot more closely this year now that Samsung has cracked the code on matte screens. Powering the Hisense UX is the High View Engine X that uses a 16-bit AI neural chipset to enable object-based upscaling. The processor looks for common objects like water, trees, or the sky and applies an upscaling algorithm to make them look crisper and more detail-rich, or at least that's the hope. Not only does it have the processing power to properly upscale content, but it's the driving force behind all of the important specifications mentioned up top. If you want to manage 40,000 local dimming zones, you need a pretty powerful processor, and the High View Engine X is up to the job. In terms of color saturation, Hisense says the UX will be able to cover 100% of the DCI-P3 color space and a vast majority of the Recon 2020 color space, though they aren't ready to divulge the exact number yet. At CES, the Hisense UX was only playing loops of demo content, so we couldn't see how shows like Game of Thrones might look. But it's easy to see that high brightness and large color volume at work. A canyon scene on the screen had deep, rich hues of red, blue, brown, and purple, and you could see the grain on the rocks themselves. There was a slight bit of noise in the sky that the High View Engine X didn't catch, but that's hopefully something that will be fine-tuned before it's released later this year. The specifications Hisense gave us are impressive, and the TV certainly looked great on the CES show floor. That being said, you should wait for independent verification of these numbers before you sell off your first generation mini LED TVs from a few years ago. It's not that you shouldn't trust Hisense, but there's also a lot of nuance to the numbers that don't come across in a press release. So how soon will you be able to buy one of these oversized OLED TV competitors? Hisense said in its CES 2024 keynote that it's targeting a March release date, but there's no exact date set. In terms of price, Hisense didn't provide any clues for me, but we can extrapolate based on the current cost of the 85-inch Hisense UX that will run you $5,000. Even that, I wouldn't be surprised if Hisense targets $8,000 for a launch price. So what's your thought about this TV? Please write in the comments below. That's it from now.